Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas. Your source for Ford news, update, and information with a video on the 2023 Ford F-150. We're covering the limited trim on this, so we have actually been going through and covering the different trim levels for the 2023 Ford F-150. So if you want to see some of the other trims, be looking for those videos. And if you want to stay tuned and stay updated for more videos on Ford news updates, as well as these type of build and price videos, you want to be subscribed to our YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe over to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you stay notified next time another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. So we're going to cover all the standard equipment first and the different optional equipment that is available on the limited trim of the 2023 Ford F-150. So if you want to put that order in, this is a great resource for you. Give you all the standard equipment plus the different options that you have so you can put that order in. So if you're wanting to do that, feel free to do that at your local Ford dealership, or if you're struggling to find a good local dealership, we are here to help you. We can take those orders for you, and we even have a special offer of free shipping. If you want to check out at the end of the video, I'll talk more about that and what that policy entails at the end of the video. And there's a timestamp as well for all these different spots in the video. So as we talk about the different optional standard equipment, I should say, there's going to be a timestamp for mechanical, the exterior, the interior. There's also one for all the optional equipment, and there's one at the end for the information out about our free shipping. So let's go ahead and without further ado, let's dive in, talk about some of these mechanical features first. All right, so now we're going to dive in and start talking about the standard equipment, starting with the mechanical features, and we are going to use Ford's build and price as something we can, as an example here to use for this because it's all already on the website. So to find this information, you go to Ford.com, click on the trucks and vans, and then we're going to click on the 23 F-150 build and price, and that'll take us right into it. So Ford does a pretty good job with this once it's up and running. It did take several months for it to be uploaded, but of course now it's good to go. We're going to build our own, and this is acknowledging that there are supply issues, and we'll talk about those when we get to the optional equipment and such like that. But so now moving down, you can see there's the different trim levels. We've talked about we have a video on the XL, XLT, Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum. Now we're going to talk about the limited, and then we'll eventually do a video on the Tremor. Probably not doing on the Raptor. Those are manually allocated, and your dealership has to have enough allocations to get one of those. So let's go in here to the limited, start our build. It starts at 84,910, as you can see there. So click on that. There we go. And it kind of brings us in here. We're going to hit the powertrain, and we'll go down to these mechanical features first. The only engine available, standard as well as only engine, is a 3.5 liter power boost full hybrid V6 engine. So that is again, the only engine available. No other optional engines available. It also comes standard in your 4x4. So you're not seeing a two-wheel drive limited here. And then the transmission is going to be a hybrid electronic 10-speed automatic transmission. So it's kind of a modular transmission that works with that hybrid motor. And then also your gear ratio on this is a 373 electronic locking gear ratio. Standard equipment, only a gear ratio available here for you. So that's kind of the setup there. Now, some other things to keep in mind on this: you do get 4x4 torque on demand with this. Of course, 2-speed automatic 4-wheel drive system with an automatic 4x4 setting for you. Now you do get selectable drive modes, so you're going to get a normal, an eco, a sport, tow haul, slippery, a deep snow, sand, and a mud rut mode for the vehicle. Don't forget, of course, fully boxed frame, as you can see with this. So high strength steel frame here. It is the front axles are, you do have an independent front suspension up here. You also get CCD, continuously controlled dampening suspension that's constantly controlling for any kind of potholes and that kind of stuff, imperfections in the road, and it helps with the controlling of that. You do have fail-safe cooling, like we see on all the other F-150s. Electric parking brake with an auto hold, which means that if you're a stoplight, stop sign, you can press that auto hold, holds the brake, you can let go of it. Real nice in how that works. Also, you do get front stabilizer bar, and then for your shocks, the front are going to be a heavy-duty gas shock, and then in the rear is going to be a monotube heavy-duty shock back there. For your springs, as you can see here, you're going to see those coil springs in the front, and you get the leaf springs in the back there. And with the limited trim, you do get the adaptive steering as well. That's going to help with the steering of the vehicle. So nice on how everything works together, and you get some nice upgrades when you go to the limited that we don't see on some of the other trims. We are going to go start talking about some of the safety features, and these are all a lot of the same safety features that we did see on the King Ranch in the Platinum Edition. So check out this clip that I actually recorded on the Platinum Edition, so that way you can go over all the safety features. If you did watch the King Ranch and the Platinum video, same safety features, you can probably skip ahead by using the timestamps listed below, go into the exterior features. Now, as we talk about some of the safety features, if you've watched the F-150 XL and XLT and Lariat video, you have pretty much a lot of the same safety features. There's an extra kind of safety package here that you're getting on top of it on the King Ranch that we'll kind of record and use that as an extra clip for talking about the other ones as we go further into the Platinum and the Limited, because they'll have the same features as well. So first off, of course, your airbags, you're going to have a driver and front passenger front airbag, dual stage front airbag for you that deploys a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. You have a driver and front passenger seat mounted side impact airbags. So if you have a side collision in that A-B pillar, it's going to deploy that airbag, help protect those occupants. Front safety canopy, side curtain airbag as well for those in the front and the second row seat. That's going to deploy down from the side with a rollover sensor as well to help protect you from breaking glass and such. You will get advanced track with roll stability control, as we kind of talked about that roll stability control and the sensors. So advanced track's trying to keep you on your intended path. So maybe if you go into that curve too fast, maybe it's stuck outside, that kind of thing, it'll help use a series of brakes around the vehicle, just the right wheel that it needs to keep you on your intended path. Also get curve control that helps with that as well for that dynamics. You will get the My Key, which I don't really talk about it much anymore in most other vehicles, where you can actually program one key to be set for maybe a driver, certain drivers, young drivers, that kind of thing, to where certain speed limits, then the radios not work and that kind of thing. So pretty cool features with that. Also, you get SOS post crash alert system, honks of horns, flashes of lights if you're in an accident off the side of the road. You also get your lane keeping system. So I like this one. This one's standard on the F-150 King Ranch. So if you're going along and you have a driver alert feature first, that when it's activated, if you take your hands off the steering wheel too often, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Also, you have a lane keeping aid system or alert system, or you can use them tandem together. And your alert system is going to allow you to leave your lane, but it's going to vibrate the steering wheel when you do leave your lane. The aid system will try to keep you in your lane. So you get over to that line, it's going to try to keep you in that lane. Now, how those work in tandem is if you do go over to the line, it'll bring you back into your lane, but it still will vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you got over to that line. Also, you do have the pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. Includes pedestrian detection, a forward collision warning that warns you. So the person going in front of you is going much slower than you and you would hit them at your current speed. It's going to alert you and let you know that, and even preload those brakes to help brake the vehicle if you're not paying attention. Also, post-collision braking, if you are in an accident that breaks the vehicle, maybe you're unconscious, can't put it in park, it's going to help brake the vehicle. Speaking of braking the vehicle, if you're backing up, it's going to have reverse brake assist too. So similar situation, it alerts you as you're backing up and letting you know there's someone there, but if you don't hit your brake, it's going to brake the vehicle for you. So I've actually had this happen to my vehicle and works really well. So you also get an advanced security package as well that's going to give you the security lock passive anti-theft system, and it also gives the inclination and intrusion sensors. So secure lock passive anti-theft system means that only the coded key can start the vehicle. So once you shut that vehicle off, it's going to lock that up and will not unlock it unless you have the key that comes with the vehicle is in the vehicle. Also, inclination and intrusion sensors. Those are sensors, so if someone breaks glass, gets into the vehicle with the vehicle locked, it's going to set the alarm off, honk the horns, flash the lights, and that kind of thing. Also, if someone tries to jack up the front or the back when you have it locked up, it'll do the same thing. So that's pretty cool system how that all works together. Also, the other component you have with the King Ranch Edition that we haven't seen on the others, it's going to come standard with the Copilot 360 Assist 2.0. That Assist 2.0 is where you're getting that adaptive cruise control. So this is the intelligent adaptive cruise. So it's basically allows you to set that cruise a certain distance from a vehicle in front of you. You come behind them, they're going slower than you. It'll slow you down to go their speed without you having to press the brake and deactivate the cruise control. And when you are safe for you to resume, it'll resume that cruise control for you. Also, even bring it to complete stop. So if it needs to, it'll stop the vehicle for you and to let you know that. Also, you do have the lane centering system with this. So what's great about lane centering is it helps you keep in the center of your lane. A little bit different lane keeping system, which is activated, can be activated and deactivated whether your cruise is set or not, this is activated with your cruise control. So it'll help keep you in the center of your lane so you don't happen to get over there in those types of situations. Also, to go along with that, you will have the speed sign recognition. So that cruise control is set. Let's say you like to go 5 over, you can set a tolerance on this. If you'd like to go 5 over and you're in a 70-mile-an-hour zone, you're going to be cruising along at 75. If that speed changes, let's say it changes to 60 miles an hour, it'll slow you down to go 65. So that kind of helps with speed tickets. Also, if you have that set up, it'll also let you know, even if you have a cruise set, that you've hit a speed zone change. It'll alert you and let you know that too, which is pretty cool. Also, you have intersection assist, which means that if you're coming across the intersection, have your turn signal on, and you're crossing across there, it notices there's someone coming. It'll brake the vehicle so you don't have that intersection collision there. Also, evasive steering assist. If you can't brake the vehicle in time and you need to avoid by steering, it'll assist in the steering for you as well. So a lot of these features here can be activated and deactivated in your setting screens, so you can get to know what those are, and you can alert those if you need to. So now we're going to start talking about the exterior features, and we want to start that off by talking about the color options that are available. So for the limited trim, you do have a gate black that is available, as you're seeing that right here. Then you do have antimatter blue, metallic. We also do have carbonized gray metallic, iconic silver metallic. We have star white metallic. That is a tri-coat, so it's an extra $7.95 for that color there with 3 coats of paint. And then we have azure gray tinted tri-coat as well. Now, it doesn't say it here, but that is a tri-coat as well, and there is an extra cost to that. Ford just doesn't have that cost in there for you. So those are different color options for you. I do like that azure gray and how that looks, so we'll go ahead and leave that there. And then we're just going to go ahead and use this as an image. We're actually going to enlarge that, and I'm going to scroll it up just a little bit. There you go. So you can see that. Now, talking about the front up here, one of the things you'll see that you don't see on any other trim is you're going to see that limited wording on the hood itself. So you're going to see that nice chrome limited wording up there. So that's really distinct and different here. You're also going to see the grille that is distinct and different. So you have a single bar grille that comes across there that is chrome with the satin finish on the outside, as well as those bars in between, those minor bars in there as well. So distinct look grille. I don't see that on any other trims. Pretty cool in how that looks there. You do get the body colored front fascia up here, and that's this part right in here underneath the headlights. Your bumpers also are going to be body colored as well through there. Excuse me. Front tow hooks as well on this. I believe they are chrome. It's not showing that on this image, but they should be chrome front tow hooks up here. You also get LED projector headlights with dynamic bending headlights. Dynamic bending means that as you turn the steering wheel, it's going to turn the headlights. So it's going to light up your intended path, so which is really cool. I like that, having on my my Lightning, and love it. Also, you get an auto lamp. So that means you've had it on an auto setting. It's going to turn the headlights on when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. Also get rain lamp wiper activated headlights, which means if you have your wipers on, they'll turn on as well. And speaking of your wipers, you do get the rain sensing wipers as well as standard equipment here. So rain sensing wipers means if you have it in one of those intermittent settings for your wipers, and this is activated in your wipers section of your vehicle settings screen, then when it starts to rain, it'll start wiping on their own. As it rains a little bit harder, they're going to wipe faster. So anything you have to do on your part, it'll take care of it for you. Also, you get auto high beams, so a lot like your automatic headlights, but for your high beams. So it'll turn those high beams on if it's dark outside. If someone approaches you or in the city lights, it's going to shut those high beams off. Now, that's a feature you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen. Also, you get LED fog lights located right under there. Also, LED signature lighting or quartering lighting as well. That's going to light up around there for you too. So it looks pretty sharp on there. Also, you get 360-degree camera. So there's going to be a camera underneath the Ford emblem, underneath the mirrors. You can kind of see it right there, and also one in the back. So that way you can see completely around the vehicle. So you're going to get a split screen view. One side is going to be your 360-degree camera. The other is going to be your backup camera, or if you're in drive and you turn that camera mode on, it'll be your front camera. So pretty cool having a 360-degree camera. That is standard equipment here. Now move around to the side. 22-inch polished aluminum wheels for the limited trim here. It will come with all-season tires that'll go along with that. There are 275/50 R22 all-terrain tire, or all-season tire, I should say. For that, you will get tire pressure monitoring system. Also, you're going to get four-wheel disc brakes with ABS. You will also get the wheel well liners for the limited trim. So that's something we didn't see in some of the other trims. It's going to be standard on this one here, so you don't have to worry about upgrading for that. The badge over here is going to have the limited badging over here, so it'll have F-150 chrome fender badge. Also, we'll say limited under there as well, so dedicated to this. Also, you're going to see that hybrid decal on the door as well, right there, that badging on the vehicle too. Now, for the mirrors, you're going to have a power folding mirror, which means they'll power fold in towards the glass, including auto fold. So when you get out, lock the vehicle, they're going to fold in. Your power mirror glass, as well as heated mirror as well for that. Turn signal indicator on the outside. Can't really see it in this mirror. It's not showing it, but on the outside, there'll be a turn signal indicator there. Also, you get driver memory for that driver side view mirror. So that means if cars come past you with those bright lights, it's going to dim that mirror for you. You're going to have that. Also, you're going to have memory as well. So auto dimming, and you're going to have memory for those mirror settings. We'll talk more about that when we get inside. And you do get security approach lamp. That's going to be a high intensity security approach lamp that's going to light the ground beside the vehicle. Some people like to call this a puddle lamp for the vehicle. Also, you're going to LED side view mirror spotlights. So there's going to be a light over here. It'll one for each of the different ones. I have to go under. I think I actually tried this out. You have to be 110 miles an hour, and it's going to cast a spotlight out to the side of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. As well, so you're going to have that on the vehicle, and body colored mirror caps as well. So in this case, that azure gray mirror caps on the outside there. Also, you're going to get Bliss with cross traffic alert, including your trailer coverage, which means that it's going to monitor the blind spot of your mirror. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. Even when you're pulling your trailer, it monitors the blind spot of your trailer if you have that hooked up. And then if you're backing up without a trailer, someone crosses your path behind you, it's going to alert you as well, let you know there's someone there. Series of tones that you need to not back up, puts a message on the productivity screen. Even on the center stack screen, it'll have an arrow going on the bottom showing you which way they're going from and to in that direction. So that's pretty cool, letting you know that. You will get intelligent access with push button start. So just leave that key fob in your pocket, just walk up, put your hands in the door handle. It's automatically going to unlock the vehicle, allow you to get in and out. When you get out, press the knob on the outside of the door handle. It's going to lock the vehicle up. So a lot of people don't understand how that works. Pressing the knob will always, when you're on the outside, will always lock the vehicle. Put your hands in the door handle, unlocks the vehicle. So some people say, mine won't lock. Well, make sure your hand's not in the door handle when you hit that button. You just want to just press it without having your hands inside the door handle. So you can actually counteract that if you don't take care of that. Also, you will have security code, keyless entry keypad. You can kind of see it right there on the pillar. So if you don't have your keys on you, you can use that keypad to get in and out of the vehicle, unlock and locking it that way. You do get remote start as well. So on the remote itself, if you're in close enough proximity, you can remote start the vehicle, allow it to get started and warming up for you. You can also do that through the app. We'll talk about that later. Your door handles are a satin chrome door handles, and with body color bezels behind there for you. You're going to see that belt line molding as well. Is going to be that nice chrome accent belt line molding as well. High gloss B-pillar appliques. You can see those right here. And then you do get power deployable running boards with the chrome accent on the side of it. So when you open the doors, they'll deploy down and then get in and out. You can activate and deactivate that as well in your running boards section of your vehicle settings screen. And then you do get the easy fuel capless filler door. So just open that door up, no cap to worry about, leave them behind, getting your hands dirty, fill it up. When you're done, just close the door. There's a double door system in there with 2 levers on that second door. So you have to have the correct size nozzle, which is why they give you a funnel in case you run out of gas. Your gas cans won't be the correct size for you. So also you do get I believe 26 gallon fuel tank. Sorry, this is a hybrid, always 26 gallon fuel tank for the hybrids because it's going to get a little bit better range than you would with a regular gas motor. So there won't be an option to upgrade to the an optional extended range gas tank. So 26 gallon will be your option there. Twin panel moonroof, kind of see it here, glass roof. So you have a power sunshade that opens up for you, and that front panel can open up as well for the vehicle. So let's go ahead and move this around. We'll move to the rear of the vehicle and expand it again a little bit. There you go. So here in the back of the vehicle, we'll have LED center high mounted stoplight up here and your cab lights as well back there. You can see that camera right there. 360 camera 360-degree camera, gives you the camera under here, but you also get a camera there. So if you want to pull a fifth wheel, you can back up, having the tailgate down, and you can see and back up to that trailer if you have a fifth wheel in there if you want to. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, power sliding rear window back here with rear defrost and privacy glass. Also, the rear bumpers, body colored rear bumpers back here. And didn't mention on the front, but you did see the front sensing system. Also, you get rear sensing back here as well. So might have included it in the safety features. Not sure if I did or not, but I want to make sure I do if not. And then rear view camera as well back there. LED tail lights back here, so you're going to have those on the vehicle too. It's a nice bright LEDs. You also get the Class 4 trailer hitch package standard equipment, which gives you the Class 4 receiver hitch, gives you a 4-pin and 7-pin wiring connector with it, and the smart trailer tow connector to connect the vehicle up as well. And you get trailer sway control as well as standard equipment for you. And then also integrated trailer brake controller as well. That's going to come standard equipment on this too. You will get the chrome exhaust tip. It's going to come out over here onto the side. If we move this around, you'll see it kind of coming over on the passenger side of the vehicle with the chrome exhaust tip. Don't forget, spare tires tucked up underneath. I actually use this spot right here that's locked up to be able to lower that down using the jack and the accessories that's in behind the back seats for you. And then you do have the limited tailgate applique back here, so you get a nice finish here with the limited on the tailgate itself, so which is pretty cool to have. You do get remote tailgate release, so remote tailgate down and up for the vehicle, tailgate lock as well, and then also you get the tailgate LED light back here too. So when you're backing up, you're going to be able to see it's going to light that up too for you. You also get inside 4 pickup tie downs inside the bed, and then you can also get the zone lighting in there. So zone lighting is going to light up around the vehicle. So it uses the lights, the high intensity security approach lamp from the side view mirrors, uses your headlights, your tail lights, even the bed light, the LED lights inside to light up all the way around the vehicle if you want to. So which is really nice. So there's bed lighting inside with a button in there. Also inside and there is going to have 7.2 kilowatt of Pro Power onboard power at your be able to use. It gives you 4 outlets plus a 240 volt outlet that you can have on 2 different circuits in there. So pretty cool on how that works, and you're going to get that standard equipment on this. And you also get the onboard scales with the Smart Hitch Assist. So Smart Hitch allows you to kind of take you through those steps to program if you know the weight of the trailer and such like that to help you out. And the onboard scales helps you monitor how much you have in there. You can actually use, you kind of see it right here, there's like 4 little lights right there in the tail lights. So when you're starting to load that up, it'll actually show you how much weight you have in there for your capacity for the onboard scales, which is pretty cool. You can also see it in your app as well as on the screen inside the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. So those are all the exterior features I want to talk about. Let's move inside, talk about some of the interior features now. So moving to the interior here, this is going to be a very dedicated interior on the Limited, of course, you'd expect that. So you're going to have unique scuff plates with the ice blue lighting, backlighting lettering on those scuff plates. So that's pretty cool on the Limited. It's the only trim level that you see that on. Also, you get illuminated entry that's going to light up when you get inside. Lights up to 4 flip wells. It does light up inside with some ambient lighting that's ice blue color, and those media hub as well as the footwells lighting up here as well in the cargo area. So you're going to have that on too. Your mats here are going to be, you're going to color coordinated carpeted mats with the unique front and rear floor mats as well. So they'll be limited edition, and you're going to get the floor liners. You can kind of see that. All-weather liners as well as standard equipment on the Limited trim. So now let's kind of go to this view here. There we go. So you can kind of see the dash. We talk about that. You will have illuminated applique on the center panel and the console. So you're going to see a nice aluminum finish here and look. Also, you're going to see that on the console itself. So pretty cool on how everything looks there. And also you're going to get a carbon fiber interior trim accent, as you can see right in there. So pretty cool on how that looks as well. Let me get a little bit closer, see if you can see that. So there you go. Get that carbon fiber finish right there as well. And you're going to get that on the media hub door as well that opens up. So pretty cool on how that all works. You will get leather bucket seats. So you can kind of see those seating configurations. So leather buckets with the flow-through console and the floor shifter right here. That shifter can fold down into the console. And then, of course, the seat badging is going to say Limited on it as well. So you're gonna have that on the outbound seats, not this middle back seat here. Unique multi-contoured seats with active motion as well. Heated and ventilated seats, so it's going to have your cooling seats. A 10-way power driver seat and multi-adjustable power front passenger seat, including your power lumbar. Driver memory as well, that memorizes the seat position as well as the mirror, exterior mirror that we've talked about so far. A couple other features that are also part of the memory I'll talk about later. You also get the center console lid with the vent plate, as we mentioned earlier, right there. Also interior work surface as well. So I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a lever right back here that will flip forward when you put the shifter down, so that way you can have an interior work surface and be able to lay that computer and laptop down there. Now for the rear seats, you will get heated seats on these two outbound seats back here. Also, you're going to have a cup holder, an armrest that comes down with cup holders in it. Under seat storage as well, you can kind of see it does have a lockable partition, so that locks out, and so you can put things underneath the seat. And behind the console, you get USB ports, two smart charging USB ports. I believe they're Type A and Type C for that. And let's see what else. You also get the moving to the interior over here. You're going to have the interior door trim. You're going to have a SOP here. Let me go to the 360 view. That might help us out a little bit. There you go. So this rollover here is going to be a nice soft armrest right here, as well as up here on the dash. So pretty cool on how that's going to feel and look for you. Very dedicated finish to the vehicle here inside the vehicle. So you do get the power windows as well. Auto one touch for the front, for the drivers and the front passenger windows, which means you just hard press it down. They're going to go down automatically. Bring it up until you feel that click, and it's going to do the same thing. You don't have to hold it that way, which is pretty cool there. Power door locks with the flip, with the keyless entry remote key to be able to lock it. Includes auto lock as you start going. It's going to lock the doors up for you. Power adjustable pedals that are going to be included in your memory features. So again, it's going to memorize now the seat, mirror, and the steering wheel, also, or the pedals, but also the steering wheel. So you're going to have a power tilt and telescoping steering wheel electronically. It goes up and down, forward and back, and that'll be controlled as part of your power or your memory as well. You will get a leather heated steering wheel that's going to come with the vehicle right there. And you'll have additional steering wheel controls on here. So you're going to get your cruise control. It's going to also get your controls for the productivity screen, which is a nice big 12-inch digital productivity screen right there for you, and controls for the screen as well. And you're going to see that limited badging on the steering wheel. So pretty cool how that works. Push button start over here to the right of the steering wheel right there. Also, you do get down here, you're going to get the trailer brake controllers right there, and that's your drive mode switches right below that. And then this one up here is going to be something we're going to talk about in a little bit as part of a package that's standard on this. Dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger have two different temperatures there. For your audio controls, B&O audio sound system by Bang & Olufsen, the Unleashed sound system, 18 speakers, including a speaker in the headrest. You can see there's some speakers there as well. Big speakers in the doors. There's one up there as well on the dash. So surround sound with including a subwoofer. Sirius XM satellite radio with the new 360L. You're going to get the Sync 4 with the 12-inch touchscreen here for you with the enhanced voice recognition system, which means you can use those wake-up words and such. Conversational commands as well in there and everything. The information on demand, which means that right here you're going to kind of see the information you have. You see another one over here, you can just swipe that over, and it's going to bring that information. They're going to flip switch places. You can use the up and down buttons here to flip through all kinds of different other demand, other information there if you want it as well there. And you do get wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto as well. A digital owner's manual in there, and you get the connected built-in navigation, which means you get 3 years of service for the navigation included for you, having the on-screen navigation right there, easy to use. And then you do have the, look it up above, you have auto-dimming rear view mirror, so you don't have to worry about any levers or anything. It's going to automatically dim that mirror for you. You do get a sunglass bin up here. You also get the controls for your moonroof, as we mentioned, the lights as well. Over here on the visor, of course, you get vanity mirrors and illuminated vanity mirrors behind those visors. Also, universal garage door opener as well that you can program up for several different devices. Now, down in here, I mentioned the media hub earlier. That door slides forward. You do get some smart charging USB ports in there. You also do get a wireless charging pad in there. and a PowerPoint in there as well for you. And to finish it out, don't forget you do get the Ford Pass Connect. Allows you to stay connected to the vehicle using the Ford Pass app. Free app you download. You can, unlock and lock the vehicle from anywhere, remote start the vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see your tire pressure at any time using the app, where your vehicle is located, all that using that nice free app. So you want to make sure you connect your vehicle. There's also, there are 3 other packages that are included as standard equipment on this. You kind of see them right here, and that is your bed utility package, your trailer tow package is also included, and the Active 2.0 is included. So you're seeing here, it's called, they're calling it the Blue Cruise 1.0 with the Active Park Assist 2.0 and the forward sensing system. That is all standard. All 3 of those packages are standard equipment. So let me show you a couple clips that I did record on the King Ranch Edition for all 3 of these packages. So check these out. These are, again, standard equipment on the limited trim. Now let's talk about the Copilot 360 Active 2.0. Now this upgrades your system. It does require to have the 502A equipment group because you have to have the Copilot 360 Assist 2.0. But even if you added that package to the 501A, you cannot add this unless you go up to the 502A equipment group. So now this system here does also, I forgot to mention on the Copilot 360 Assist 2.0 on the 501A does require to have the 360-degree cameras as well with that package. But now this Active 2.0 is going to give you some great features. So this is where you're going to get your Blue Cruise and your Active Park Assist 2.0. Gets you the front sensing system as well, as you can see there. Now this package here is a real nice package. So that Blue Cruise basically allows you to go hands-free. So with the Park Assist 2.0, the adaptive cruise control with the lane center, you pretty much have everything except you have to keep your hand on the steering wheel. This is where in certain places, in certain situations, it'll actually tell you can take your hands off of the steering wheel and it will control the steering for you in some of those areas there. So that's pretty nice having that Blue Cruise. Also, the Active Park Assist 2.0 will help you parallel park, reverse perpendicular park, and park out using that system. It helps you find those parking spaces and helps you parking the vehicle, controlling all the steering and the shifting of the vehicle even with the Active Park Assist 2.0. Now, I will tell you this, right now they are having issues with the Park Assist 2.0, and so they do require you to add the Active Park Assist 2.0 removal. So that just still gives you the Blue Cruise and all those features, but it removes the availability to be able to use the Active Park Assist 2.0. So I know late in 22 you had to add that to get your vehicle scheduled. So I think in 23 they're hoping to catch up on parts. So that's why they're making an optional equipment for you. On, of course, it's showing you it's being optional on the 502A because you have to have this package to have that. But you want to make sure if you want to get an early 23 that you add that removal until it becomes available. So I'm sure they'll let us know this month with constraints and such that that's probably something will have to be added to your vehicle. But just so you know, if you see that option in there, that you may want to select that unless you're willing to wait for your vehicle, hoping that'll become available later in 23. So again, this is a great package, gives you that Blue Cruise. This is where you get your hands-free driving. So talking about the bed utility package, now some of these are already included with the vehicle because you do get the LED box lighting and zone lighting already as part of this. So as it mentions there, it is included in the King Ranch High package right there. Also available on the King Ranch Standard package. So you can get this as optional equipment. So it does you already have the zone lighting as standard equipment and the LED box lighting. But this will give you the box link system. So it has the lockable cleats you can put on the side of the bed. Also, you're going to get, this is where you need this to get the tailgate step with the tailgate work surface. So if you want the tailgate step and the tailgate work surface, this is a package you need to make sure you put on your vehicle. It's no longer a standalone option like it has been in the past. So as it mentions here on some of these, it does require certain things. It does say require the 20-inch. I'm not sure if that's required for this package. It doesn't look like it. But again, this is included in the high package for the King Ranch Edition and the Platinum Edition. But for your King Ranch Standard and Platinum Standard, it is optional equipment for you. Now let's talk about a couple different tow packages you can add on top of the Lariat trim, and one of them is your trailer tow package. It should be available on the 501A or the 502A equipment group. Just double check. Yep. So it's available on either one of those equipment groups and either of your two bed sizes
or 2-wheel drive or 4x4. Now with this one here, this is showing that it includes several of these features, which some of these are already standard on the Lariat trim. Like you're getting the class 4 receiver hitch already, you're getting the 7-pin and wiring harness, which includes an adapter for 4-pin. You're also getting the tailgate LED light, the smart trailer tow connector, already included as standard equipment on the Lariat trim. What you're getting in addition to that on this is you're going to get the Pro Trailer Backup Assist that allows you to use that dial to control the trailer instead of controlling the steering wheel to know if it goes to move the trailer back and forth. So that's included this, as well as your trailer brake controller. So that controls the brake of the trailer, especially if you're going downhill, to kind of help you so you're not using so much of the brake power, especially if you have a heavy load back there. So trailer tow package is, again, optional in the 501A or 502A equipment group for you. It includes a couple different nice upgrades.
So now we're going to start talking about some optional equipment, and we're going to start with your exterior options and then kind of move from there here on this. So first one is this bed divider. So as you can see in the image there, the bed divider, you can kind of see it gives you one divider back here. You use part of the box link system for this. For that, so it is going to be optional equipment for you. So again, that is is listed under here. Now, some of these options are factory options, and some of these are options that are called dealer installed options or accessories. And those are all things you can get through Ford Accessories, and most of them install yourself. And the bed divider is actually listed under the dealer installed option. So it'll be delivered to the dealership, and the dealership would put it in your vehicle for you. Now, you can install that yourself for about the same cost. Something to think about if you don't want to hold up your build, because that bed divider will probably hold up your build if you do put it on there, along with these next three. So you do have the pickup box covers. You have a soft folding, you have a hard folding, and you have a retractable one. So all three of these are ones you can get through the factory, and they're considered accessories. So these three things, these accessories, would actually be put on at the factory, but a lot of times will hold up your builds. In fact, on the Super D right now, you can't order one. They're sold out. So I would encourage you to do the bed covers later, install them yourself, or have a dealership install them. Would really help out. You may not get yours built if you have those on your build. I'm just telling you that right now up front. Also with these liners, so the plastic drop-in liner is also considered an accessory we put on at the factory before shipped out. And this is holding up builds as well as a spray-in liner. So this spray-in liner, in fact, they're over capacity already on the F-150, which means that they have more orders that want that on there than what they can build. So I would do that. I would make sure on your order you leave those off. They're in here. I cover everything that Ford has on the order guide, regardless. But I'm trying to help, kind of instruct you and help you come up with the right decision of how you should, order your vehicle. And these are two things that I would leave off. In fact, my big take is that if it's something you can add later, add it later. If it's a factory installed option, put it on your build. So again, bed mat would be another one of those. This is a dealer installed option, so it will be shipped to the dealership ahead of time, and they'd put it in. So that may not be holding up builds too much right now because it is a dealer installed option instead of a factory installed option. But it's really up to you whether or not you want to take a chance on that one that is available through Ford Accessories website for about the same cost. Now moving down, these are all standard equipment on the vehicle. That's why they're already checkmarked. Engine block heater, this is a factory installed option. So I would, if you want the engine block heater that keeps that engine block warmed up in the wintertime by plugging it into your house, it gives you that plug for it, then I would definitely get that from the factory, put it on your build, have the dealership put that on there if you want it. The front and rear splash guards, these are something that are considered a dealer installed option. So if you want to put those on there, those will be sent to the dealership ahead of time. Dealership would install them, but because of that, it could be holding up your build. I know on some vehicles, splash guards are a big hold up. Bed tray. So this in here, I'm actually going to see if it shows an image of that. Yes, it does. So it's kind of like the all-weather mats in the sense that it's kind of just covers the bottom. So it's just like the very bottom part of your drop-in liner material, basically. Same material, but it has a little lip, so that way it can't move in there. So that's available. Again, holds up your builds. That is a dealer installed option, so it will be shipped to the dealership, and the dealership would install it for you. Some of these, and I forgot to mention that, some of these aren't available with other features, and this is one of them that is not available with your drop-in liner or your spray-in liner, and also not available with your bed mat, your bed extender, or the pivot box storage, or your sport liner. So we haven't covered some of those yet on those, so keep that in mind. Also, same way with the bed mat, you can't put the bed mat with any of the other liners, so you can't put it with the bed tray liner we just talked about. It's not available with your spray-in liner or your drop-in liner. Also, the bed mat isn't available with your sport liner or bed divider, and it's also not available with the hard or retractable bed covers, by the way. And then I forgot to mention on the bed divider, that there is not available with your loading ramps, not available with your hard or retractable bed cover, or the pivot box, or the bed extender, or the bed mat. So just keep that in mind. Anything that would adhere into being able to install that, then they won't put it on there, won't be available. Now, the wheel locking kit. This in here, you can put it on your wheels to help protect those wheels from being taken and stolen. So it puts one locking lug nut on each of those. That is a dealer installed option, so it would come shipped to the dealership ahead of time, and the dealership would install those for you. Steering wheel heat removal. So the heated steering wheel removal, this is a required option right now. So if you order a limited, the dealership will be required to put that on there for scheduling. Now, we do know that the heated steering wheel is a retrofit. So down the road, you will be able to get that heated steering wheel controls back by going to the dealership when those parts are available. The Active Park Assist 2.0 removal. This kind of gives you that, still gives you the Blue Cruise availability, but you won't have the Active Park Assist. So you won't be able to parallel park in the vehicle, reverse perpendicular park and such, and the park out, I should say. So it does remove that option, and that is not something I believe that can be retrofitted back on. So you will lose that access, which is standard equipment on the vehicle, but you do get a credit for that. So it's not showing you that credit here, but you will usually get a credit for not having that on there, along with the heated steering wheel. You get a credit for that too. Moving on down, going down to the interior options here. We do have the first aid kit with the Ford logo, so you can kind of see what that looks like. Again, this is available through Ford Accessories, is a dealer installed option, so it will be shipped to the dealer, and they would actually take everything out of the box, put all the stuff in the bag for you, and put it in your vehicle so you have it. And then, of course, these are all standard equipment already. Excuse me. The multi-contoured seat with the active motion removal, that is also a required option right now. So you would get the 10-way power adjustable seat. You would not get the massaging seat feature. Also something that is not retrofitted later either. So just keep that in mind as well, that if you get your vehicle, unless parts come back in stock, but currently right now they're removing it, and so it really depends on when parts are available. They may take that off as being a required option. Just really depends. They're trying to get these produced and out to people as fast as they can. The ash cup with the lighter, so you can kind of see what that looks like, or you can get the ash cup with just a coin holder without the lighter. So a couple different options for you. Again, those are dealer installed options. Shouldn't hold up your build if you want to put it on there, but also are available through Ford Accessories. They do here. They do have the advanced security package. It gives you the sensors for the intrusion and inclination sensors. We talked about that, and I think under the safety features. The reason the perimeter alarm is here is because there is one for the advanced security package where they actually take out the sensors are removed. Another required option on the vehicle, removing the sensors. So you'll still have the perimeter alarm if somebody like moves a vehicle and such, where the alarm will go off, but the intrusion inclination sensors are not going to be on the vehicle. So they'll be required to take off. You do have the in-vehicle safe by Console Vault, and that is available. That is a dealer installed option as well. So it's, again, shipped to the dealership, and the dealership would install that in your console for you if you have that. A couple things that aren't mentioned here that are new, so they're on the order guide, but they're not on the build and price. So I'm going to go over those real quickly. And one of them, there's two different bed cargo nets. There's a horizontal and a vertical. The vertical allows you to use the box link system to be able to put it up and down, so that you can go ahead and put things in there so that it won't roll clear to the front of the bed. The other one is a horizontal one that uses the tie downs the bed tie downs for you to be able to put things in there, put that over it, so then that way they won't fly out of the bed. So those two different options there if you want those. Also, you do have the foldable pickup box extender. Again, this one is not available with your retractable bed cover or your bed divider or your bed tray liner. But if you want the bed extender, it actually folds from the side of that, folds out over the bed, or over the tailgate, I should say, and then it locks into place. So it's kind of folds in and out of place. That way it doesn't just, some of the others you can rotate them in. And so now this is foldable. It goes against the sides. Pretty cool. Also, you do have the individual tire pressure monitoring system for a trailer. So if you want to monitor the tire pressure on your trailer, you can do that. It's that's something that can be added. It's a customer placed trailer camera as well, that it kind of goes together. Tire pressure monitoring system as well as a trailer camera. You put the camera on the trailer itself, program that in so that you can see on the back of the trailer as you're backing up, which is cool to have. And then the last two things, you pivot storage box by undercover. It's a right side. It says, so it's gonna go over there. It will pivot out, put things in there, and you can store it back against the bed on the right side. So this is not available with your tonneau cover, retractable hard cover, and not available with your bed divider or your bed extender. So keep that in mind. And the last one is a sport liner by Bed Rug. So it is a bed rug that goes in there. This is not available with your drop-in liner or your spray-in liner. Not available with your bed tray or your bed mat or your bed extender. So that is available for you as well. And that's new for this year. That you could add to your order. So that's all your optional equipment for you that I wanted to cover. So let's go ahead and let's conclude this real quick. A couple of things I wanted to make note that you can for you to know on this this build and price tool that might be of some value for you. Now, as we conclude, if you move down, anything that you add, let's go ahead and add something here real quick because I always do this and then don't have anything to show you. So let's add some options there. All right. There you go. Moving on down, this gives you a summary. So at any time, you can click onto any of these sections and it'll quickly move you up or down on the build and price to those sections, including the summary. So even though it's blue, it almost looks like it's not another section, but you can click the summary at any time and it'll go to right in this spot right here and give you a breakdown of what you added to your vehicle in your build. So as we can see, the Azure Gray, it's showing no cost, but I will tell you it is a cost color. So Ford needs to fix that. And then all these others, those are included, no cost for those. Those are showing you that those packages are standard equipment for you and included, as well as some of these other options. So it's kind of showing you some of the more popular different things, showing you that those don't cost anything. And then we get down to the interior, we of course also showing you all the things that are already standard in there. And then it adds this, you can see $400 for the in-vehicle safe that we added to the build. And then gives you a breakdown of that stuff right down here. So the base price, $84,910, $400 for the option that we added for the safe, no accessories added. Your destination charge is $18.95. That is a fee that you're going to have to pay. That gets it from the factory to the dealership. So that's you're talking about the shipping by the rail company, the shipping by the transport company. That is a cost that you have no choice but to pay for because it's got to get to the factory to you somehow. And it's with this fee right here. So, but this acquisition fee though, that is for leases only. So if you click on the calculator, then you can actually change this over to a finance deal, and you'll notice that that is now gone. It's no longer there anymore. And then you can kind of configure your payments, down payment, net trade and such. And then when you hit save and close, it'll update that payment based on that information that you put in there for you. And if you figure around with that. Now, if this is if you're something you think, hey, this is my build, this is how I want to order it, and you want to get this to your dealership, a couple different ways you can do that. One of them is you can click this print button and you can print it out, take it to your dealership, and they pretty much have everything they need to order your vehicle. You can also hit this share button and you can copy this link and send it to an email to your salesperson if you want. If you hit the share using your email, it actually use your default email browser on your computer. So keep that in mind if you do it that way. But this is the most popular, is to share that link. This is how we usually like to have it. We actually now have a build and price on our website with the company that we use, but this is a great way to get that information over to your dealership, or so that they can go ahead and order the vehicle for you. So now, speaking of that, I do want to talk about, and if you're wanting to find a good local dealership, a couple things that maybe keep in mind. Ask them what they're going to charge you for the vehicle itself. Most dealerships are doing MSRP pricing right now. Also, I ask if there's anything else that they add to the vehicle, because some dealerships will add some sort of, a paint protection or something like that, or nitro for your tires, and they say that's a cost that you have to pay for. So, ask about that too. Be thinking about that, and then ask them if they know a little bit about price protection, as well as locking in your incentives. So those are two things that the dealership should know how to do. Being price protect means that when you order, the day you order your vehicle, whatever that price is, like we're looking at the building price right now, when you go to order that vehicle today, that is the price that it's going to be. Now, if they have any kind of price increases, like recently the F-150 did have a price increase on the destination and delivery charge. It did go up $100. Well, you would be locked into the other price. So if dealerships know how to do that, that's called price protecting and protecting your price. That's a good dealership to use and utilize. If they're not sure how to do that and they don't know anything about price protection and say, oh, the vehicle will be whatever it is when it comes in, then that's something to be a little bit leery of. Also, the other thing you want to ask them about is locking in incentives, which means that whatever the incentives are from Ford right now, that you get those incentives. So if there's any rebates on the F-150, there's any special rates. I don't know if you guys did see. I'll click over to this real quick. But if we go back up to the top, we see that special deal going on. 3.9 APR, you can lock into that. Now, do look for the disclaimers, because some of these aren't on all models. It does say select vehicles, and an F-150 may not be included in that, but you want to look for that. So those are your locking in those rates. So if 3.9 is a rate that is available right now, then you lock in that rate from when you ordered the vehicle. So that way, when it comes in, if that rate changes and they're not that good, you can use in the protected date incentives from when you order the vehicle. So make sure your dealership knows how that works as well. So, and if you're struggling to find a dealership that knows all those things and you feel trustworthy, Lon McArthur can help you out. We can help you with your order, and we are taking F-150 orders right now. We should be able to handle those without any problem. We have plenty of allocations for those if you want to do that. We do have a special offer for my YouTube viewers, and that is we do free shipping up to $1,000 if you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates. So we can't use it in lieu of any of the special locked-in rates. If you, of course, go with one of our standard rate financing companies and finance with us that way, then we can pay for that shipping. If you want, instead of, if you'd rather have the locked-in rate, that's not a problem. We just won't pay for the free shipping for that. And so you could always fly in. We can pick you up at any of the airports local or close to us, and then you can drive your vehicle home for you. So we have some people are like, well, why would I do that then if I could just work for my local dealership? And that you are 100% right. So if your dealership knows how to do price protection works, locking in your rates, also they know a little bit about, and they won't upcharge you, and they're going to go MSRP pricing, then great. Work with your local dealerships, because there's a lot of great local good Ford dealerships all over the country. Know a lot of them myself. So there's some great companies. But if you are struggling with that and you don't want to have to have non-transparency pricing and such, you want to work with a dealership that's very transparent with you and is going to keep you posted and help you get your vehicle ordered quickly and get scheduled quickly because of the different videos that we do, then Lon McArthur can help you out with that. So feel free to reach out to us if you want to do that. Again, thanks for watching this video. Hope it did help you out, whether you get your vehicle from us or with another Ford dealership. We just hope that you do find that the F-150 will be a perfect truck for you, and hopefully this video did help you out with that information. So if you think it did, go ahead and smash that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed over to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you can stay notified the next time of another video upload to our YouTube channel. And if you want to, you can follow us on social media. We're at Lon McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also follow me on my, there's my Linktree account. That Linktree there, you just click on that and it shows you all the different places you can connect with me on social media. Links right to all the different social media sites, so you don't have to try to go to each one trying to find me. And a real easy way to connect with me if you want to connect with me on the different social media platforms that are out there available to you, whatever's your favorite. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. And don't forget, stay positive, be kind to each other, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.